Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Game Theory. I don't know why I said another episode. It's my first time parroting this shit, and I don't even know the bitch. But listen. I have a theory for when Shallot's gonna go Super Saiyan Blue. And now I know what you're thinking. You're huffing copium. Yeah, this entire video is copium. But before I start this shit off, I just want to give a shout out to my friend Feminist Banana, alright? He told me on Discord, yo, Shallot's gonna go Advanced Super Saiyan before he even goes Super Saiyan Blue. I thought that shit was funny, and then I thought, and then from him saying that, he didn't even mean it intentionally. But I got this idea to be like do a theory, a pretty far out theory, but you know it's theory nonetheless about when Shallot's gonna go Super Saiyan Blue. So shout out to him. Go sub to his channel, Feminist Banana. Just kidding. Don't sub to that shit. That shit is deader than the Dragon Ball Legends event tab. So with that being said, let's start off with my theory, right? So just hear me out. Just hear me out. So I want to tell you this. Shallot went Super Saiyan 1 in part 2. Went Super Saiyan 2 in part 4, and went Super Saiyan 3 in part 6, and went Super Saiyan God in part 7. What do they all have in common except for Super Saiyan God? Well, first off, they're all evenly spaced out, and they're all on even numbers. Is that important to this? No, I just want to mention that. But the more important thing is none of these transformations, excluding God, was during a special celebration. Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3, they weren't during any festival, New Year's, or any anniversary. Nope, they're just thrown out there. Super Saiyan God, on the other hand, was during the 2nd year anniversary. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, so Super Saiyan Blue is going to happen during an anniversary. That's not what I was saying. Just hear me out for a little. Now, how many parts has it been since Shallot went Super Saiyan God? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 parts. It's been 6 parts since this nigga went Super Saiyan God. What was Goku's 6th transformation in the series? Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Coincidence? I think not. Now I know what you're saying. 6. Doesn't he only have 5 because 1, 2, 3 God Blue? Clearly numbnuts. You're forgetting about Super Saiyan 4. Oh, but it's not canon. Hey, this is my theory video, so back the hell off. Okay. So it's been 6 chapters, and that's Goku's 6th transformation. Now I want you to look at part 13 for me. I said chapters, but it's parts. Look at part 13 for me. Look closer. Look closer. Do you see who's on the cover of part 13? Zamasu and Rose. What forms did Goku and Vegeta use against Zamasu and Rose? Super Saiyan Blue. Unless we're looking at the manga, which in that case Vegeta went Super Saiyan God against a Super Saiyan Goku Black and then quickly swapped into Blue every time he landed a hit, but that's for the manga, and we all know Dragon Ball fucking games only follow the anime. So they went Super Saiyan Blue against Rose and Zamasu. Now, if you've been keeping up with the story, you would know that Shallot had been getting pressed. Had been getting pressed even in his Super Saiyan God form. Alright, interrupting my past self here. This is how I think it's going to go down the story. Because I said this, but I explained it a bit too long. So, this is how I think it's going to go down. Shallot and Rose are going to be fighting, right? Then Rose, is pressing the fuck out of Shallot. Shallot eventually goes back into his base form. Rose can make some comment about him being just an appetizer, and so Shallot can get mad at that, try to attack Rose out of rage in his God form, and obviously it wouldn't work because Rose would just slap him out of it. Goku, seeing this instant transmissions to Shallot, kicks Rose away in Super Saiyan Blue, and then grabs onto Shallot instant transmissions back to Beerus' planet. Shallot, seeing Goku's blue-haired form, would be like, whoa, can I get that? And then Goku will be like, you know what, I think it is time for you to train for that. So then they go into Whis' staff, just like they did in the anime, to train for it. Now, it could be Shallot and Goku training or Shallot and Giblet training. Thing is, we don't know if Giblet has Super Saiyan Blue or not, because he's had Super Saiyan God literally the entire time in the story. He only revealed it once Shallot went Super Saiyan God himself. But, maybe he doesn't, so let's just say he doesn't. So Shallot and Giblet are training, and then they both see the wisp of blue coming off of them, just like what happened to Goku and Vegeta in the anime. So eventually Shallot goes back to where Rose is at, goes Super Saiyan God, and starts fighting Rose again. Rose sees that his power has increased, and he's like, oh, he's actually starting to press me now despite only being in the same red hair form. So Rose quickly, starts powering up again, and then Shallot realizes, alright, Super Saiyan Blue ain't gonna cut it no more. And then in a special animation, maybe the same way they did it in Revival of Frieza, with the camera spinning around them, Shallot goes Super Saiyan Blue. That's what could happen. Now, if you want to hear some real copium, we all know what happened eventually during the Future arc, Goku and Vegeta fusing. Now, if you remember, or you might not even know, in the files, there was found out there was supposed to be a fusion mechanic. People thought that this was going to be for the LF Super Saiyan Force, but it wasn't for them. So what could happen is that Shallot and Giblet fuse into Shitlet. I don't know what their fusion name would be, but that's probably not gonna happen. No way they're gonna give that shit away for free. So what's more likely to happen, but is also still copium, is a Shallot and Giblet tag unit. That's what I think could happen in the story. Now this can happen during this part, or maybe even early part 14. And the timing of it could either happen during New Year's, because you know it's a new transformation, or what's more likely, and what has been said for the past 2 years, but maybe this time it's true, during the 5th anniversary. So yeah, with that being said, that's what I think is gonna happen. Yeah, so Shallot will probably go Super Saiyan Blue during this part around New Year's or 5th anniversary. How does Matt Pat end his videos again? Oh, and cut.